Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I say, welcome to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. I'm Dante Payne, and it's about to go down on this lovely Sunday afternoon in October. It's October 20th, and we got the New England Patriots taking on the Jaguars. We'll talk more about that later. And baseball is at its finest and top. But those who are new to Dragon Sports Live, like I said before, I am Dante Payne, and you're rocking with Dragon Sports Live. It's not your typical podcast for sports. It's your podcast for sports and music. So let's start our show right and get cracking with some music that was sent to me by you or that I found and people trying to get their music out there. So therefore, I'm going to play it so y'all can get y'all music out there because that's the best way to roll. That's the best way to do it because it is Dragon Sports Live. So let's start our show off right with Mouthpiece. I'm saying here on Dragon Sports Live. Let's get it.
I'm saying, God is good, but good music don't make it God music. Just because you live, don't make it live music. You ain't really alive, you just lying your music. You ain't taking this high, you just high when you do it. And you ain't ready to die, you selling lies to us. It's like with every record deal, somebody signed Judas. I almost wanna quit, I'm sick and tired of your music. I only do it to glorify God through it. From the life in the pages to the life that He gave us. I'm a new creation, so you are none of my favorites. Not found in my playlist. Music gotta be sacred and giving glory to God. If not, it's possibly Satan's. Yeah, it's that deep. I don't play on the fences. The moment you go to sleep, it's breaking down your defenses, dumbing down your convictions. You open to everything. Now you question the gospel and say that we all insane, or using grace as a path to be audibly more in vain. Further out of His will, pissing on our parade, dissing the Christian rapper, trying to have us enslaved. The weed smokers and trappers, big ballers and dames that claim they own they masters. Now that lie's classic. If so, then why they putting out music that cause disasters, killing their own folk by dealing their own dope, making their own loose by stringing their own rope. I'm saying, God is good, but good music don't make it God music. Just because you live, don't make it live music. You ain't really alive, you just lying your music. You ain't taking this high, you just high when you do it. And you ain't ready to die, you selling lies to us. It's like with every record deal, somebody signed Judas. I almost wanna quit, I'm sick and tired of your music. I only do it to glorify God through it. Top 10, dead or alive, I see the pride. Chicks showing they backside, Nicki Minaj. Knife in it, we all eyes, they pitching lies. The plot thickens when some of our guys are switching sides. No those you label with, some of them sticker brides, twisted with wicked ties. Whoa, that's some disguise, I'm disgusted. God vomits those who flirt with their exes. And you can see the tears from when they rise to protect it. Money over God, talent over the message. If all of that ain't purged, then all of that is infected. I'm saying, and you ain't gotta like it, but you are gonna respect it. I'm saying, and they ain't make it up, it came from the one I'm reflecting. If knowledge is power, then music is the weapon. Words are the bullets, our mouths is the cannon. Listen close, this is years of carefully planning. So take a second and examine where you standing. I'm saying, God is good, but good music don't make it God music. Just because you live, don't make it live music. You ain't really alive, you just lying your music. You ain't taking this high, you just high when you do it. And you ain't ready to die, you selling lies to us. It's like with every record deal, somebody signed Judas. I almost wanna quit, I'm sick and tired of your music. I only do it to glorify God through it. Some of them got body, bragging about Maseratis, popping bottles at parties, reciting that lottie-dottie. Past for secret societies, iron Illuminati, rapping about how they pitching their hard, holding the shotty, bought in the OPP. Knowing that nature's naughty, spiritually ODB, flesh feeling like Jodeci, selling crack in that cul-de-sac, under law, code of the streets, wide open, can barely sleep to the rappers that showed us beef, saying it's just music, but what you sow you will reap. Death lies in the tongue, life rise when you speak. You can tell we addicted like we just loving the beat. Sticks and stones break bones, but them words are sewn deep. Black suits and soul ties, we call it proper attire. Still screaming His name, yeah, mock the Messiah. Won't faint in my well-doing, some days I get tired from talking to the streets and preaching to the choir. I'm saying, God is good, but good music don't make it God music. Just because you live, don't make it live music. You ain't really alive, you just lying your music. You ain't taking us high, you just high when you do it. And you ain't ready to die, you selling lies to it. It's like with every record deal, somebody signed you. I almost wanna quit, I'm sick and tired of your music. I only do it to glorify God through it.
Oh. And welcome back to Dragon Sports Live. That last song you just heard it was Christina Jaleel, Never Wanted My Love. Apparently I had a little issue with button stick where I thought I was unmuted, but I wasn't. So you heard a few seconds of me being muted. But it's all good. It's all good. Because you know what? Those who missed it won't hear it. Because when I edit and record it and re-upload it, it's all good. But those on live, sorry about that. It's all good though. In the baseball, the Yankees prevail over the Guardians. They prevail over the Guardians in extra innings. And it took Juan Soto. So Aaron Judge wasn't a factor in this game, seeing that he was 0 for 4 in his 4 attempts at bat. It was Soto. It was Stratton. Those who was the guys who did it. Soto with the 3-shot bomber home run to seal that in extra innings. Stratton with his 2-shot bomb. It was them who took the Yankees to the promised land. The Yankees are in the World Series for the first time since 2009. Now, while we're speaking of that, it might be a potential to be New York versus New York if the Mets can prevail over the Dodgers. Right now, it's 3-2 with the Dodgers up in that series, and they play later on today. It's possible, guys, very possible, to have a New York. Now, the last time we had a New York Yankees versus New York Mets, that was back in 2000, in the 2000 World Series. So, other than New York, there's only been a few teams that had both of their teams in the World Series, and that was the Cubs. Like Cubs is one of them. Cubs and White Sox was one of them, and I think Cincinnati, well, it was the Cleveland Indians and the Reds at one point too. But it's been a while, so I'm looking forward to that. Let's get it. Who's the starting pitcher today? If somebody just asks, we can find out. But we got Sean Manaea pitching today. Dodgers is undecided as far as who's gonna be their starting pitcher today. But let's see what it goes. That game is on FS1 at 7:08 today. It's just the game start time. So let's see what they can do. Can they pull it out? Like I said, Dodgers lead this series 3-2. And last time we had Nets versus Dodgers, the Dodgers were the Brooklyn Dodgers at one point versus the New York Yankees. So it's possible that we can have that. If not, you will definitely see the Dodgers. I know some people are vowing to see the Dodgers because they are Dodgers fan. But, it is what it is. You're going to have to put in that work, and you're going to have to do that. So, and the Mets was third in the NL season during the regular season while the Dodgers was first. So let's see what they can do in this NCS Game 6. Can they force a Game 7? Can the Dodgers prevail and bring home Ohtani to the World Series and company? Can they do it? I believe so. I think they can. The real question is how they gonna do it. And that's how you gotta look at it. How are they gonna do it? Guardians look back at their special group. Ooh, excuse me. And they reflected on their growth. Having a name change, making it all the way to where they made it to. It is what it is. Now, I know they're pretty emotional after the loss, but like I said, look at the growth that you guys have made. And continue to move forward and go up there. So look forward. Keep doing what you gotta do. Hey, that's next year. Especially if y'all keep the same team together. That's always next year. You can check it out. You can do it again. And go from there. So, Diamond Sports, which had the Bally, is branded as FanDuel in New Deal. The Diamond Sports channels will soon be branded as FanDuel Sports Network. Which, like I said, the Diamond Sports Group, they going through bankruptcy proceedings, and FanDuel made the announcement Friday. Diamond Sports channels have been Valley Sports since baseball opening day in 2021. The name change will take place October 21st, which is the next day, the very next day they'll take over. Now, the financial terms of the deal was not released, but they would take the company in a financial filing last year that it had 8.67 billion of debt. Woo! It's a lot of debt. But that's the TV home of 8 Major League Baseball teams, 8 NFL teams, and 13 NBA teams. So starting next week, 16 regional sports channels will all take the name FanDuel Sports Network. They'll have their Up and Adams show featuring Kay Adams, other sports betting shows and other content like horse racing and EuroLeague basketball can be shown on the Diamond Regional Sports Network, or now FanDuel, because like I said, as of tomorrow, it will be FanDuel. It's crazy. So looking at those teams that was going to be without a broadcast team, they're going to be under the FanDuel. So it is what it is. And I love to see that move happen. Like, I feel like I'm thinking more so for the people that was working through that while they was going through that changes and stuff like that. So like to stick with that company, and then they get basically saved by FanDuel, which is a multi-billion-dollar company, sports betting and stuff like that. I like it. I like what I see from that. I definitely like it. Good to see them going on. Let's see what they do on that. And let's go from there. But I'm gonna give y'all some more music that's from you, or people that I also found on Instagram that's independent artists that's trying to come up and build upon their brand. And that's through TikTok and Instagram, which been helping me a lot lately. Let's give y'all some more music from you. So coming up next on Dragon Sports Live, we got It's Me, CJ. Here on Dragon Sports Live. Followed by Darius Sean Weekend. Here we go.
That ain't melodic. This the hardest beat I ever heard. Yeah. Oh, baby, you must be crazy if you think that I'm staying with someone like you. I'm just saying, I can do better. I can do better. I can do better than someone like you. Cause you just be wasting my time, yeah. I wish that I could rewind, yeah, and put all that BS behind me, yeah. I found someone that's gon' treat me better, someone that's gon' stay with me forever. You is the reason I met her. It's me, it's me, it's me. It's me, it's me, it's me. It's me, it's me, it's me. Cause I started choosing me. Can't let you keep using me. Cause I'm done losing me. Cause I started choosing me. Can't let you keep using me. Cause I'm done losing me, yeah. I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. I don't know why you thought that you could come in my life and just play with me. You ain't even noticed the distance that's been between you and me lately. So when I am finally out of your life, you know you cannot blame me. Oh, no, 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 no. It was fun while it lasted, though. You better hit the road, baby, from us. Congratulations, cause you played yourself. Don't go looking for me and no one else, cause you're not gon' find it. I'm one of a kind, and you started choosing me. Can't let you keep using me. Cause I'm done losing me. Yeah.
Baby, I can't wait till the weekend. I know I've been busy. Ain't had time for me or you. I've been out here chasing paper, trying to make a better move. I know you've been feeling lonely. Wish I was there to maybe give you a hug. So I'm dedicating this weekend to you, so I can give you all my love. Because I know I haven't seen you and I've been so alone. I reminisce while we're talking on the phone. We haven't chilled in a couple of days, and I can't wait for you to come my way. I can't wait till the weekend. Baby, I can't wait till the weekend. So I can spend some time with you. Countless hours in the studio, writing and recording new songs. But no matter what I'm trying to do, I find myself missing you. It's the little things that matter, like you picking up whenever I call. And I'm so ready for the weekend, because I'm gonna give you my all. And girl, I know I haven't seen you and I've been so alone. I reminisce while we're talking on the phone. We haven't chilled in a couple of days, and I can't wait for you to come my way. I can't wait till the weekend. Baby, I can't wait till the weekend. So I can spend some time with you. Yeah, can't wait until the weekend, girl. Been waiting for the weekend, girl. Yeah. Oh. I'm ready, you ready, get ready for the weekend. Girl, I can't wait for the weekend. I haven't seen you and I've been so alone. I reminisce while we're talking on the phone. We haven't chilled in a couple of days, and I can't wait for you to come my way. I can't wait till the weekend. Baby, I can't wait till the weekend. So I can spend some time with you. Spend some time with you. Spend some time with you. Girl, I can't wait until the weekend.
Welcome back. That last song you just heard was Darius Sean, The Weekend, here on Dragon Sports Live. And it has been an exciting weekend, especially in the world of football, because right now we got an exciting game happening in London. Who's there for the second week? Now, the Jaguars was there last week when they played against the Bears, lost against the Bears, but right now they are up against my New England Patriots. Now, here's the crazy thing. They're kind of throwing about the same. Except Trevor Lawrence is having a special game today. He is 15 of 19, 193 yards, 1 TD, no interceptions. They also got a touchdown on the run, on the ground, as well as a special team. Now they have Peyton Washington run that ball back on a kickoff for 97 yards, which is the longest in franchise history. Boom. Like I said, they having one hell of a game there in Washington. Drake May, on the other hand, he's 15 of 22 with 120 yards. And right now in the fourth, the Jacksonville Jaguars lead the New England Patriots 25-10 in this exciting day. But like I said, stat lines is basically the same. 1 TD, no interception. They just can't seem to catch a break though, and I don't think Jacksonville trying to go 0 for 2 in I don't think they're trying to go 0 for 2 in London. They trying to get one out of those there in London. Next week teams will be heading to Germany next week. So just that what they call it, the overseas series or whatever. Yeah, you got teams heading to Germany next week, which is exciting. Yeah, it's very exciting. So I'm glad to see that. We also got running backs returning to a team that waived them and resided. So Cam Akers returning to the Vikings after the trade with Texas. The Texans gave up the Vikings gave up a 6th-round pick for the 2026 draft for Cam Akers, which reunites him with the Vikings. And not only that, he gets Kevin O'Connell and another coach who was with him when he was with the Rams. So that move allows him there. Lions give defensive tackle Alan McNeil a 4-year, $97 million contract extension with $55 million guaranteed. They also gave running back David Montgomery a 2-year extension. So they trying to make sure their players is paid, keep their players paid. They deserve it. They working their butts off. Hey, you got to keep them together. You got to do what's best for you. So I like that move on that part. Keep doing what y'all got to do, because I definitely like that move, and I'm excited to see those moves. Brandon McManus signs a 1-year deal with the Packers. Packers is having kicker woes. They basically just chilling. Well, they're not chilling, but they've been having kicker woes. They had a rookie kicker. They didn't waive kickers. They've been having kicker woes. So they rookie kicker missed like 4 inside the 20 or something like that. And yeah, so and Brandon McManus was with the Jaguars prior to having that sexual assault case brought against him, and now he's free and back with the Packers. So let's see what they can do from there. But definitely because of that, they want to do that. Good news for the Jets is that Hassan Reddick ends his holdout and agrees to deal with the Jets. He wanted a longer contract extension, but he agrees to adjust the contract. The man has had $12 million he lost in fines. That is a lot to lose in fines. I'm sorry. He fired his old agent and signed up with Drew Rosenhaus to negotiate the contract extension along with Ryan Mata. So he will report to the Jets Monday morning, and like I said, the 2-time Pro Bowler will receive the remainder of his 2024 base salary, which is approximately $9 million, plus new incentives that will allow him to recruit the $12 million he lost in fines. Now, by rule, a team can't waive the off-season fines. They can waive the in-season fines, but can't waive the off-season fines. Possibility. Jets also added 2 players that they hope can spark a turnaround. And, that was Devontae Adams. Right? So let's see what they can do. So you got Adams and Reddick. Hopefully that can spark a turnaround for them. But we'll see. We will definitely see. Because with Reddick back in the lineup, he will help offset the loss of defensive end Jermaine Johnson, who was out for the season after tearing his Achilles in week 2. So now Reddick did skip the entire offseason, including mandatory minicamp, training camp, And let's go from there. Now, with the trade deadline looming on, I think it's November 7th this year, who could be on the move? Some people say Khalil Herbert could be on the move. We don't know. We'll see. We already had Devontae Adams on the move. Who y'all think will be on the move? I'm gonna drop comments. I'll check y'all out once I find out. But it's crazy to think like who's gonna be on the move. We'll see. Giants left tackle Andrew Thomas, he's out indefinitely with Lafrenzic. He has a Lafrenzic injury in his foot, so he'll be out quite some time. The Super Bowl will return to Atlanta in 2028. So in 2028, we will have the Super Bowl in Atlanta, Georgia. Big ups to that. Congratulations, Atlanta, winning that bid to get that. Eagles left tackle Mateo placed on IR, and tight end Dallas Goedert, he's out with hamstring injury versus the Giants. Seahawks will start Mike Jarrell at right tackle, their fourth option right now since a lot of their players is banged up on there, so he'll start at right tackle. Cornerback Tyreek Woolen and Dre Brown are out. And the 49ers wide receiver rookie Ricky Purcell will play against the Chiefs. Now, he's been inactive since he's been shot in his chest with an attempted robbery incident back in the summer. So, good to see he's back in that. And like I say, he will play against the Chiefs. Giants wide receiver Malik Neighbors clears concussion protocols, and he will play today. Saints quarterback Poston Abdul, who injured his femur, is out for the season in Thursday night's loss to the Broncos 33-10. Now, Sean Payton's new team beats his old team and beats the brakes off his old team, even with Drew Brees in the building. It was kind of crazy when I seen that score, but hey, that's Bo Nix getting his game in, trying to get his reps, trying to do that and stuff like that. So it's just crazy when your old team gets the brakes beat on them by your new team. I love to see that. Like, I love to see those type of things because, hey, maybe it was a vendetta. Like, y'all fired this coach and that coach got picked up and make it feel like it was a wrongful fire and stuff like that. So I love to see those things happen like that. Dolphins will start. Well, not start, but Tua Tagovailoa, he hopes to play week 8. He is expected to resume practice next week in the hopes of being able to play next Sunday against the Arizona Cardinals. Tua has remained in concussion protocol and was subjected to the NFL's return to play provisions, which will play a crucial step in determining whether he can return. Despite his most recent concussion, Tua planned to attempt to return to play football, and it no longer seemed to be a question. And you don't want to see that happen, but Miami has started 2 quarterbacks in Tua's Skylar Thompson and Tyler Huntley, which he was signed off the practice squad of the Ravens. He started his first game 2 weeks after injured Thompson. Huntley will continue starting until Tua's return. So we'll see what that goes from there. Cooper Kupp, they will not have Cooper Kupp, unlikely to be ready for the Raiders, but you probably will see him next game. Now, he has been sidelined since he sprained his ankle. He has not played since he sprained his ankle in week 2 against the Cardinals. Wide receiver Jordan Whittington, meanwhile, he's expected to play after being listed as questionable for Sundays because of a shoulder injury, but he is able to play. Fellow Lions defensive end Aiden Hutchinson stand out like he has a realistic chance to return if the Detroit Lions advance to the Super Bowl from his broken tibia that he suffered in the game against Cowboys while making a sack on Dak Prescott. That is a high possibility for him to return then, but we'll see. It will take it one day at a time, and we're gonna call it quits then. So let's keep him in the prayers as he continues to heal and recuperate and get better. But yeah, they definitely gonna see them back there. We got some exciting games for you that's happening today. Right now, the Patriots are trying to make a comeback, so a scoring update there. Patriots is 16-25 with Jaguars still up. But we also got the Buffalo Bills taking on the Tennessee Titans with Mason Randolph getting the start in that game versus Will Levis. Will Levis is dealing with a shoulder injury right now, so Mason Rudolph will get the start in that game. Houston taking on who's at 5-1 too, by the way, against the 4-2 Green Bay Packers. Philly taking on the Giants. And Detroit taking on Minnesota. Minnesota is currently 5-0. So looking at the standings real quick. Kansas 5-0. Minnesota 5-0. Both of these teams have not won. It's the fact that Minnesota is on a 5-game win streak with Sam Darnold as their quarterback. Now, I ain't saying he's a bad quarterback, but Sam Darnold is their quarterback. And if you look at the NFC North, that's going to be the most closest race you ever seen, because Packers 4-2, Bears 4-2, Lions 4-1. So it's like, now the Bears are on a bye this week, so that gives them more opportunity to get more of their players healthy. My Patriots are 1-5. We're struggling. Jaguars is 1-5. Rams is 1-4. Panthers is 1-5. So you got teams that's struggling, but hopefully they'll get the best. Can the Giants dethrone the Vikings though and give them their first loss? That is the question. Because if they do, then that's going to make that NFC North race even more close. And all other teams win, it's going to make that even more close. So let's see what goes from there and how that goes from there. And let's double check it, but it is going to be some exciting games going on. Starting at 12, I'll be at work. Well, I can start watching part of the game, but then, like I said, I'll be on my way back to work, lifting everything, throwing everything that I need to do, because I'm pretty sure it's a hot mess, and I've been missed at work, so I'll be at work, making my guap. But in the meantime, between time, you can always catch Dragon Sports Live on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or wherever you get your podcasts. And you can catch it on YouTube at Dragon Jump Productions on YouTube. So be sure to check those out if you missed it. And all artists that you hear is coming from you. If you are an artist, send me your artist link. If you have the Apple Music link, preferably, to DragonJumppro on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Or you can email me at DragonJumppro@gmail.com, or go to DragonJumppro.com and shoot me a message from there. Trust but believe, I will get it. I will receive it. I got some more music for you coming up on Dragon Sports Live. We got Erica Mason and Asha Marie. We're going to kick it off with Asha Marie, BYOB, featuring Just Steve and Trey, him, Dragon Sports Live. Let's kick it off with Asha Marie, and then followed by Erica Mason, Do It Anyway, here on Dragon Sports Live.
To all my drinkers, sip slow. But for all my non-drinkers, you can pour out a little bit. Yep. BYOB. I've been trying to get my ducks in the row. Better yet, trying to line up on my X's and O's. No more playing games with my X's and O's. Got a new flame scorching through the rest of my road. Ladex, I ain't worried about who is next. I got a husband now, probably say it's with the test. Flesh is weak, but the spirit on superflex. Was going under, but they got he never felt to rescue. My jet blue flew from the madness. True with the dudes, I would usually magnet. Refuse to booze through the ghost in the casket. Warned over sin, all got comfort and laughing. I've overcome, so raise your glass. Throw me pour your tears on a concrete slab. Nights turn to day, though it makes us glad. Celebrate the escape that you made from your past.
Celebrate, pop your bottle, go full throttle, don't slow down,
Don't stop, don't stop.
give God praise.
Now.
Celebrate, pop your bottle, go full throttle,
Hey.
don't slow down, give God praise.
And I'm glad you asked. I'm feeling glad like I passed the class, or light like I passed the fast. Thank God I made it past the pass. So homie, could you pass the glass? Cause his plan was better than mine, and it all had got better in time. But I'd be lying if I said everything's fine, but ultimately made it better for my rhymes. Reality is, ain't too many stories like mine. I celebrate that I'm even in my right mind. I remember losing more people in a 1 year span than a lot of folks will lose in a lifetime. But I can see clearly when the rain goes. I guess it makes sense for me to change clothes. God had me covered and covered at every angle. Thought it was a rap till he sent another angel. Celebrate,
Pop your bottle, go full throttle, don't slow down, give God praise. Celebrate, pop your bottle, go full throttle, don't slow down, give God praise.
toast. Bottles in the air, his name being hollowed up in here. They think we drunk, spirit got us wallowing in here. And we ain't got a sorrow, not a care. Plus, bow tie with the tux. No prize, low eyes, get him up. See what he's done, the reason we've won. Come get a plate, the seasoning's warm. And the evening's young. And the scenery's fun. It's real here, no casserade. He come to change your name like Cassius Clay. Know if he pass over, you won't pass away. Though we living in the last of days. Praise. There's a reason to celebrate. He put our tears in bottles that I never break.
Celebrate, pop your bottle, go full throttle, don't slow down, give God praise. Celebrate, pop your bottle, go full throttle, don't slow down, give God praise. Celebrate, pop your bottle, go full throttle, don't slow down, give God praise. Celebrate, pop your bottle, go full throttle, don't slow down, give God praise.
You know, like, sometimes you just gotta stop caring about, like, what everybody else think and just live your life, you know? Look, if you ain't felt a couple times, you ain't ready for this. I don't crumble under pressure, I go heavy with this. Driving straight to the hole, I don't need no assist. If all I got is one shot, you know I ain't gon' miss. I never take a hater serious, I'm petty with this. Never been the type to fall, don't straddle the fence. And yeah, I might lose it all, I get it right back quick. I'm like a walking casino, cause I'ma take that risk. I ain't scared of nothing but the old version of me. I'm fired up, boy, I love the cold version of me. I love the way I took the pain and now it's working for me. I'm coming back for everything that was taken from me. Hey, what you thought this was? I'm like the little engine that could. They love my drive, they just wanna know what's under the hood. I wish you would try to stop me, you gon' get what you deserve. I'll show you how to take it from the bottom to the first, yeah. I know they try to say you can't, but do it anytime.
Spit in my face, ash in my drink. Cigarette break, tryna escape. Killing me slowly, I'm literally dying. Trying to get away from you. Ink in my skin, if the shoe fits, yeah, I'm gonna wear 'em again. Covered in shit, I'm what you made me, and you love to hate me. There's no escaping you. I guess that makes me hot trash. Yeah, that's my favorite comeback. When people tell me I'm a piece of shit, never making it, they said I should probably fucking quit, but I never did. Yeah, I know I'm hot trash, and nothing's gonna change that. I'm a fuck up, yeah, it's in my DNA. Always been this way. If I change, you keep on talking shit anyway. So fuck it, yeah, I'm hot trash. Tattoo my face on an impulse, picture my head till it breaks, watching it fall. I'm trying to explain it, can't wait to be famous and watch you up faking like we were ever friends. I guess that makes me hot trash. Yeah, that's my favorite comeback. When people tell me I'm a piece of shit, never making it, they said I should probably fucking quit, but I never did. Yeah, I know I'm hot trash, and nothing's gonna change that. I'm a fuck up, yeah, it's in my DNA. Always been this way. If I change, you keep on talking shit anyway. So fuck it, yeah, I'm sweating and grinding my teeth. Maybe I'm living a dream. Maybe it's all make believe. Think it's a loner in me. You're not as smart as you seem. I'm what you're too scared to be, and I'm finally free. I'm hot trash. Yeah, that's my favorite comeback. When people tell me I'm a piece of shit, never making it, they said I should probably fucking quit, but I never did. Yeah, I know I'm hot trash, and nothing's gonna change that. I'm a fuck up, yeah, it's in my DNA. Always been this way. If I change, you keep on talking shit anyway. So fuck it, yeah, I'm hot trash.
I don't wanna know, no, who's taking you home, and loving you so. The way I used to love you, no, don't wanna know, no, who's taking you home, and loving you so. The way I used to love you, no, don't wanna know, wasted. The more I drink, the more I think about you. No, I can't take it. Baby, every place I go reminds me of you. Do you think of me, what we used to be? Is it better now that I'm not around? My friends all acting strange, they don't bring up your name. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? Don't wanna know, no, who's taking you home, and loving you so. The way I used to love you, no, don't wanna know, no, who's taking you home, and loving you so. I just wanna say, oh man.
Yeah. So how you feel? All them cold London nights still give me a chill. I guess just because you left don't mean the memories will. So who do I trust? Tell me, who do I trust? When every single girl I know I've already fucked. When all my friends say I talk about you too much. I guess the only ones who understand this is us. See, they want real, but they get fiction. They wanna talk, but they don't wanna listen. They want love, but they don't want commitment. I guess we were the only ones who were different. Funny how to find perfection from your imperfections. Said it's over, guess my heart didn't get the message. True love ain't a blessing, girl, it's just a lesson. And I learned my lesson.
But don't you go getting married, don't you go get engaged. I know you're getting older, don't have no time to waste. I shouldn't be much longer, but you shouldn't have to wait. Can't lose you, can't help it, I'm so sorry, I'm so selfish.
Welcome back to Dragon Sports Live. That last song you heard was Who's Take You Home by Anthony here on Dragon Sports Live. Kind of gave me a feel like a Justin Bieber. And that and a couple other people combined. But like I said, I like the music that I hear. I love hearing new music in general with what's going on. And then I love to bob my head and chillax with it. But Who's Taking You Home is the name of that song. So be sure to check it out. His name, I think it's Anthony, but it's ANTH. Check it out. And be sure you can check it out on Dragon Sports Live as well. In the NBA and WNBA and NCAA. So Kings add forward Doug McDermott, who's 32 years old, to the roster and gain the roster spot after the trade of Jalen McDaniels. Adding a veteran presence, a veteran three-point shooter presence to the team, I think is good. Kings trade. Can y'all believe he's been in the league for 10 years too? It's crazy. But Kings trade Jalen McDaniels to the Spurs for a second-round pick. On top of that, so with that they get a second-round pick and also a free roster spot. So cool. Grizzlies sign Scottie Pippen Jr. to a standard NBA contract. So with that being exciting, he will be the backup to Ja Morant, the backup point guard. Yeah, he'll be the backup to Ja Morant. He is the son of Scottie Pippen. And they also signed Yuki Kawamura to a two-way contract. Now, the unique thing about him, he's 5'8". He's like my height. Dishing and diming the ball, like he's the shortest player. Well, he's the seventh shortest player in the NBA, or in NBA history. He even hit up Zach Edey on that. So I like in the movies. I kind of like the Grizzlies rookies. Definitely like what I see from them. So cool. Magic give Mac McClung a two-way contract. And let's talk about the Claw. The man with the big hands. The Kawhi Leonard. He will be unavailable for the Clippers as he continues to rehab his knee due to inflammation in his knee. So he's out indefinitely. And the season starts Tuesday, guys. The season starts opening. A lot of people starting to look at him like, okay, I love how he show up when it's time to get paid, but the unavailability that he has, not being like he was on Team USA, worked out one day and got sent home the very next day, and because he has knee inflammation, I'm like, maybe there's something more going on. Like maybe you need to have surgery on something, but it's crazy that he's been unavailable. I think he has played 100 some games thus far. So I need him to be more available because right now it's the James Harden show. And that's what it looked like. It's the James Harden show versus Kawhi Leonard and James Harden. It's James Harden show now with the Clippers. But we'll see. We'll keep y'all posted and let y'all know what's going on. But he might need to have surgery on his knee, which will cause him to miss the season. I just saying. Or unless they can get the swelling to go down, we'll see from there. You probably got to drain it too as well. So we'll see. Keep y'all posted. Show y'all what's the dealio and keep y'all posted. OKC forward center Isaiah Hartenstein, he will be out 5 to 6 weeks because he injured his hand. In that corresponding move, the Thunder signed Alex Reese to a standard contract. He was on a 2-way contract, changed to a standard contract because Hartenstein is out 5 to 6 weeks. So, no opening night. Bulls guard Lonzo Ball has made a triumphant return in missing 1,006 days of without him playing ball. But he's made a triumphant return. He scores 10 points in his first game option in 15 minutes of play. And on the final day of preseason, he scored 11 with 16 minutes of play. So he might be on the minute restriction and continue to come off the bench, but he's coming back. Welcome back to the league. Welcome back to the court. It's been a while. Like, you've seen players that hasn't, like his type of injury, they don't typically come back from it. Some of them just retire because of that issue. Like, he got a transplant. He got a transplant of cartilage and meniscus. So he's back. And like I said, welcome back to the league. Good to see you back. Celtics, on the other hand, made a surprising move by waiving guard Lonnie Walker, who when he was last with the Nets, he averaged 10 points per game in limited minutes that he had. So that leaves the Celtics 15th spot open, which was a weird move because a player of his caliber who also has playoffs experience, it moved them. But the only reason they waived him is because they at the tax bill. They at that upper echelon of that tax bill, so they trying to keep that, but they might be able to bring him back at a later date if he's not signed by any team. So we'll see about that as well. Lakers signed Quincy over to a 2-way contract. He's an undrafted rookie who got signed a 2-way contract with the Lakers. He's also a big fan of Steph Curry. So in that last game, we see Bronny score 17 points in his last game and had an exceptional game. But we'll see more come Tuesday when the season kicks off. Will we see him have minutes or will he be in a limited role? We shall see. Knicks wave guard Landry Shamet, who also had a shoulder injury, decided to waive him and call it a day with him due to the fact that he has a shoulder injury and kind of opened up more space on that front as well. So he gonna be monitored, but like I said, he's injured, waived him. They guard heavy anyway, so I think they'll be all right. Cavaliers Max Strus is out 6 weeks with an ankle sprain, and I'll keep y'all posted with that. Lynx ties up the series 2-2. Now they'll play again today at 7 Central. Win and take all. Would it be New York or would it be Lynx? And these games, both of these games have been pretty good games to me. Like, close game. It started out close. Except one game wasn't close, but the first game and the third game close, like very close. So we'll see what goes from there and what they do with. But Liberty's coach Brondello rips reps after the loss. Like, just be fair is what she was saying, lashing out at the officials. So she might have a fine, but we'll see right there. We definitely will see. Wings fired coach Trammell, Latricia Trammell, after 2 seasons, calling it quits. So that's another coaching position that's opening for the WNBA. You got Wings, Sparks, Dream, and Sky, who are teams that's looking for a new coach. Now, I heard that Kirk Miller was interested in coaching the Chicago Sky, but they seem to be taking their time on hiring the coach, because they hired the coach before they hired the GM. Now, we'll see. Now, like I said, Dream did make the playoffs, which is crazy, because they did make the playoffs. But they decided to let that coach go, so we'll see. Who goes and where it goes and stuff like that. So we'll definitely see. But like I said, be sure to watch the finals tonight at 7 as the Minnesota Lynx take on the New York Liberty on there. And any coaching or hires, I will let you know. But those teams are looking for a new head coach. So we shall find out who is going to be their new head coach. And what if you bring in somebody great? I really think you can bring in a former coach. So let's see. In college news, though, so head coach Tony Bennett retires from Virginia basketball right before the start of the season. The start of the season is getting ready to start next week. Right now, they're preseason. So, like, before they start playing games, he decides that it's cool. Like, if he got to give the players what they want, and he don't feel like he can give 110% anymore. So he's, like I said, he's done. But we'll see. Hawaii to join the Mountain West as a full-time member in July 26. Now, Hawaii will become the 8th full-time member of the Mountain West Conference starting July 1st, 2026. It's a notable change for the Mountain West, which needed an 8th full-time member to meet the NCAA minimal to remain a conference. Hawaii became a football-only member of the conference in 2012, but most of the other sports are competing in the Big West. So they're thrilled to have that. That gives them that, puts the Mountain West Conference in a very healthy, firm footing. So, and if their future was very much in doubt, but now it's not, due to Hawaii joining the ranks on there. So, big ups to them on that. And as we get ready for college basketball, the women kick off 11-4 with Duke and RAD Radford. So let's kick off that season that way. Let's do it that way. And let's have fun. Clemson boards okays per semester athletic fee. So that's a good thing. They get a little smaller athletic fee that's paid towards athletes. Hey, it is what it is. But until then, I will catch you guys on the next edition of Dragon Sports Live, as we're going to give y'all the breakdown of all of the latest games, sports, and music here on Dragon Sports Live. I'm Dante Payne, signing off. Catch you on the next